By the way, if you guys enjoy this type of content where people ask me questions live and I answer, you guys can join on Patreon or become a $5 member to be able to watch the Mindful Attraction podcast. That's where I'm going to be posting these live calls. It's really entertaining. You guys can hear all the questions people ask me, and it's additional content to what we post here. You guys are going to see it. I'm going to be posting 1 hour and a half videos, 20-minute videos, multiple times a week. So if you guys want more content like this, extra content, join the Patreon or hit where it says join and you'll be able to get access to those videos. Okay, let's continue with the video.
Hello?
Hey, Nuna.
Oh, okay.
Hey, hi, Father Alex. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. What's your question today?
Well, I would like to start by saying I am a huge fan. I have been watching you since 2021, and I am a testimony that everything you say works. It works 100%, not just relationship wise. I would say your life advices, they're all like really wonderful, and I've tried my best to incorporate it. I am hard headed, I have messed up. So I'm here today to ask a question. I know I did something stupid, so let's get into it.
Okay, tell me.
Right. So this guy, long story short, a lot has happened. He broke up with me under the guise of, oh, a relationship is not working between us now. Everything was his fault. I'm not gonna lie, everything was his fault. A relationship is not working between us now, so maybe it's best that we remain friends. I'm like, no, I don't want to be your friend. You can go ahead. And then he confessed that when he traveled to Dubai, he had cheated on me, and he did so because his brother had passed away and he was lonely and he felt like I didn't care about him.
It's understandable.
Gaslighting.
Okay.
Hey, his brother
Hello?
died. What else is he supposed to
Yeah.
do but to cheat?
With
He
you
got
to
Yeah.
someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
That's understandable.
Father Alex, please.
Yeah, so he went to buy, he cheated, and then sent me later on during this conversation. He has sent me, those disappearing messages on WhatsApp of him and the girl, some nudes of her and shit. I don't know why he would do that. He's like, oh, I'm just
Wait,
being transparent with
time
you.
out, time out. Is he Saudi? Is he Middle Eastern?
No, we are all Africans, West Africans.
Okay, all right.
Well, I'm Lebanese
That's
African, but
crazy. So he sent you a video of him with the girls?
well, not him doing her, just a picture of her naked in his apartment in Dubai. I don't know why he did that. It
That
was
is well, I don't know why. I mean, I imagine the story ends with you hanging up and leaving him, right?
yes, no contact. Went 3 weeks. His birthday came. I did not reach out. Nothing. He sent me an 11-minute voice message expressing himself, defending himself, how he's thinking about me, he's missing me, but he doesn't want me back. And he's not trying to make up for his behavior. I simply told him, like, look, whatever your explanations are, you have your view, I have mine. End of story. After that, I did not speak to him. He reached out to me again with a 1 hour phone call explaining himself, justifying himself, doing all sorts of things. And for context, I am in a foreign country, and I don't speak the language very well. He does. He's like a big guy here, super big personality and stuff. He's doing well for himself, has a high status, so he thinks he's all that, living his best life. So I decided, okay, if this man wants to be around me, he's gonna be useful. He's gonna
Hey,
be around for.
time out. That's after. Where's the whole explaining the taking a photo with a girl? Like it's forgiven already?
It's not forgiven. I don't want him back.
Okay. Okay.
But
All
I'm
right.
saying since he won't leave, he needs to make
Mhm.
himself useful. I'm not interested in him. No sex, nothing intimate has happened between us at all, and it's not gonna happen. Those lines will not be crossed.
Even if his
What do
brother
you mean he
died?
won't leave?
He
Yeah.
does not
What do
want
you?
to. He doesn't want to keep a distance, even when I
Okay,
express
but
to him.
you can just make sure he does. You can just not let him near you or talk to you. You can block him.
Oh my god, the
Yeah,
comments
but
are
it's
going crazy.
yeah, but when you like someone, you know,
It's not
Even
that
after they
simple.
send you pics of a naked girl in Dubai?
That's
What?
crazy work.
That one should kill me, right? I think I
Yeah.
already
I'm
that I
not gonna
had detached.
that is really diabolical, especially in this day and age.
Yeah.
Everyone has smartphones. Like, that's
Mhm.
not an accident. Oh
Yeah, that's
my God.
crazy.
That
Honestly,
should
I
No.
turn you
prefer him.
off, to
Hey,
be
yo,
honest.
I prefer that he sends a dick pic of himself. I mean, that's better any day.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's
what happened?
better.
So I realized he was trying to hurt me because he felt hurt by my not giving him attention for bad behavior.
That's a red flag right there because that's a guy that
Yeah.
he feels entitled.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yes,
so
that is
successful
him.
that, oh, I'm doing you a favor being with you, and now you don't want to
Yes,
give me
that is
attention.
him. That is
Oh, look
him.
who I'm with now. Look at, and she's
Oh yeah.
hard too, bitch. Girl,
Money
come
cannot
Yeah,
on,
buy
yeah.
man.
character.
Come on,
Drop
Thank
come
him.
you.
on.
Drop
Thank
him.
you.
Drop him
And
like
I
a
did not
bomb in
care.
Japan.
Drop
Especially
him
because he
before
didn't
you
get what
get
he want.
Yeah.
not a bomb in
He's
Japan. Drop him before
he's
you get
been
an
dropped.
STD. Let me be so for
He's been
real.
no, we have not done that. We stopped completely. Completely. I don't cross those boundaries.
Yeah, but what do you want with this guy? He's an addict, like validation seeking, compulsive weirdo. Why do you even want him?
That is
It sounds
actually
like,
very true.
it
So
sounds like
here's my question,
oh,
right? I am in a foreign country. I
Mhm.
don't speak the language, which is French. Like I'm here alone. I was living with my parents and they're literally leaving. I'm here alone. I'm a young lady. I have a job. I can take care of myself. Like on that part I'm fine. But like I have no one here. And again because I'm a foreigner, so it's really hard to basically get to know people. So I only wanted to keep him around for logistics, just someone if I'm really
Traveling.
sick, someone I can call, to be there for
I mean,
emergencies,
let me ask you something. Do
He
you
doesn't sound
feel
like the kind of guy that
feel
would be there for you in an emergency.
exactly? He'll fucking
he's gonna
forget to
he's
pick you up
gonna
at the
send a
airport.
naked girl to pick you up. Forget it.
He's a liability. He's gonna make your life harder in that country. He's not gonna
You're
make it
And,
beautiful.
easier.
he's gonna piss you off, and that's gonna make you like him more. Like that's
And he
what's gonna
probably use
happen.
money against you.
Wow, okay, thank
And
you
he'll
so
drain
much.
your energy. It'll be harder to take care of yourself when you're dealing with his nonsense.
Run.
Mm, I am
He's
gonna run.
gonna leave you stranded. I agree. You're beautiful. You're gonna find another contact in France. Find a man who'll buy
Yeah,
you, who'll pay your hotel bill, who'll buy your
They're here,
ticket.
but
yeah.
like the problem with West Africa, people don't believe in being single and then pursuing a relationship. It's such an epidemic.
Then find someone out of West Africa. You're
What does
beautiful.
that
Find
mean, not
someone
being
else.
single and then pursuing a relationship? What does
I
that
do.
mean?
I do understand what she's saying.
Like you
It
have to
means,
pursue one while you're in one?
yeah, that's them. That's the men's mentality. Like they think once they have money or they have status, they can do whatever the hell they want. They
Well,
owe
that's
no one an explanation. Like,
first of all, that's very true. But also, that's not all guys, right? But I'll say that's most guys. This is the
mhm.
thing. It's not an ex. Not I'm not talking to you just in general. It's not an excuse to accept that because what happens is that when you think that's all the guys, then you're just gonna tolerate it. That's the intolerable. Like
Mhm.
there's no excuse to do that. There's just no excuse. And yeah, culture does do that. Like some cultures are just toxic. That's why
No,
I'm
it's
sorry. I don't
toxic
give a
here.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes I'll discriminate the culture
No,
you're
that's
from.
facts.
Like if I know
Mhm.
like for example, that's why I asked if he was Saudi. Because Saudi guys, of all the guys in the universe, Saudi guys are literally some of the most trifling men on the planet, man. Just trifling as hell. Like that's like it
Yeah,
is what
West
it is.
Africa is like that. That's how the men are here. Like,
Some
yeah,
people you
they're
just
like that.
some it's there's always truth behind certain stereotypes behind certain cultures. Like Dominican guys they cheat. That's true. You know,
Mhm.
fucking Colombian women they'll drug you. That's true.
Well, you guys
That's
have heard the stereotype of Nigerian guys, right?
what
I'm
is
Of
sure
it?
everyone
course.
knows.
They'll cheat or spend
Yeah.
money.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's where, yeah, that's
Mhm.
how it is here. They will spend money.
Yep.
Money means nothing to them. They can make it anytime. That's like the West African mentality.
Money doesn't
And
buy
then
character, though.
But
they
they
don't
feel
know that.
by silence, and that's
Then
what
you
matters.
gotta not date them. If that's the case, if that's really the case, then stop
Yeah.
dating them. Date somebody
It's
Before I
like
else.
even
dating.
met him,
Hmm?
before I met him, I was single for over a year because of this problem. I kept encountering guys, encountering guys, encountering guys. But this dude, he read me like a book. He's like, okay, she's not gonna deal with this. I'm gonna pretend for a good amount of time, a very good amount of time. When she's in, I show my face.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what happened.
But
And
when he shows his
honestly,
face, you leave.
exactly. But that's
Yeah.
it's hard, right? Because you
Mm-hmm.
before they show their face, you get attached to the fake face, right?
Yeah.
And you
Mm-hmm.
sort of also start to like, lie to yourself to stay there because
Yeah.
it's better to lie to yourself than to deal with the pain of leaving. But that's where you got to grow. And that's really the difference between nice girls and people who end up in happy relationships. It's at the end of the day, that decision is difficult for both the nice girl and the girl who
Mm-hmm.
ends up being in a happy relationship. It's painful for both. It's just one is willing to deal with the pain and one isn't. Like
Mm-hmm.
we're all gonna date shitty people. Most of the people we're
Yeah.
gonna date are fucking assholes. Most of them, and a minority of them are good, and that's the truth. So yeah, the next guy you meet might be an asshole, but maybe the next second, third guy you meet, maybe that's the good guy. But you gotta eliminate them as soon as possible so that you don't waste your
Mm-hmm.
time and get attached too quickly.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
I'm
It's a
saying,
fucked up world,
I'm
man.
saying,
And
I can tell you, I can look back and say I saw red flags, but I was not happy with my own life at the time. I'm gonna be honest.
you're
I was not happy
alone.
with,
You
I
feel
was at my
alone.
lowest. Yes, I was alone and I was at my lowest when we met. Right now, things have really changed on my end by the grace of God. Like miraculously, I got my dream job. I found my dream school. I'm about to get my dream apartment. So I'm looking at him like, this is not a man. This is not even a person
Yeah.
in my eyes anymore.
Well, and I'll tell you one thing: you gotta be careful with showing how successful you are too. You better act
Really.
like you're. Oh yeah, you better, act like you're tough times. Because
Mm,
guys, yeah, it's true, man.
They're
Live
looking
below
for
your means.
food.
Live and give the impression that you are below your means, man. Because when a woman is too successful, it makes dating difficult with guys. It's just how it is.
mind you, he does
Why?
have another girlfriend now, some older woman who he's not attracted to, and he's like, "Oh, I'm only dating her because of her age, all types of things." And then
What?
made
Time
the
out. Say that
weird
again. He say he was only
comment
dating her because of
that
what?
if I were to get her age, she meets his status, she's presentable to his family,
Okay, well, he can send her naked
he gets
pictures of women.
yeah, I guess I think she knows everything. She's just, again, culture here conditions women to accept so much in the name of you're old and you need to get married.
What matters is what
Uh,
you want, like what you are willing to accept.
Yeah, a lot of women here, they're not like that. They're very brainwashed, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
that's why, like, this is why passport bros exist, because they
Mm-hmm.
understand this concept. Like some cultures offer different things with the opposite sex. Like if
Yeah.
you want a guy that's modest and quiet and won't go Bronx mode, go to Japan. If you want a confident guy and like go to America. Like there's different cultures for different, and each one has certain qualities, and that's just how it
Mm-hmm.
is, man. Like if I want a boss bitch, I'll go to America. If I want
Mm-hmm.
a housewife, I'll go to South America, not Colombia though. Like you just gotta, but I don't do that though. Just find someone in your area. you know,
Definitely.
yeah, yeah.
Women here, they have, I hate to say it, but they have self-esteem issues. It's like another epidemic. Women fight for men when they have means, even if they have means themselves. They treat men as trophies. And like I said, I've been a fan for a
True.
long time, so
That's
I
true.
do not subscribe to that. I do not subscribe to that. He had complained about me too many times. He said, I'm too strict. I'm full of myself. I have egotistical, I'm full of it. I think I'm all that. I'm like, okay, then you can go find someone who's gonna deal with that. He made the statement that there are pretty girls who are even desperate. Keep your man. I'm like, come
Girl,
on.
man, you
Emotional
gotta
crackheadery.
you gotta like have a quicker exit button. You're tolerating too much
I'm
BS.
slow,
You're just
quite
tolerating it, man.
slow.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. We gotta
Can I
go
ask
to the next question.
can,
What's up?
Thank you so much.
one quick question? Can I ask something, please?
Yeah, what's up?
All right, man. If you guys enjoy that, become a file member, by clicking join or become a Patreon supporter. Do that now. Seriously. Or else.